So today, I guess I'm gonna do something stupid and fun. I'm gonna remodel with a new chainsaw. All right, maybe not remodel, but definitely do some demolition with it. And yes, of course, we're gonna cut down a tree. So what do we got going on here today? These cushions are really, really wet. So this is the new Ryobi, not Ryobi, 20-inch chainsaw. This is like the brand new model that basically just hit the market. So I did a video a couple months back or a month back asking which new Ryobi tool would you like to see on the channel, and I had people vote. And this was the #1 because I think it's really cool. All right, this is the new Ryobi 20-inch HP chainsaw. Now, for the past couple years, Ryobi has really been coming out with new generations of outdoor power equipment, and the chainsaw has been a big focus for them. Yeah, like this a lot. So in my opinion, I think the reason why Ryobi is coming out with all these new generations, especially in the chainsaws, because the outdoor power equipment was dominated by Ego at the Home Depot a few years ago. I won't say dominated, but they had a big share. And I think Home Depot sort of held Ryobi back when it came to coming out with like really cool and like powerful tools. And then once that whole thing happened between Ego and the Home Depot and they had a falling out and Ego left or was kicked out or whatever it was, I think they went to Ryobi and was like, yo, you guys gotta step it up and let's make you the #1 brand here at the Home Depot. So this is why you're seeing all the new generations of the outdoor power equipment and so many other tools. None of that could be true, but it just seems that way to me. All right, let's start the slicing and dicing, using and abusing, and I'm gonna open it up and I'm gonna show you that the case is actually really, really nice. You see, you gotta throw a couple different things in here. It's not just a chainsaw. You gotta have room for your 40-volt bat ray. You gotta have room for the chainsaw and then your chain oil. So not only can you lift out the top here, you can see down in here, you could put a couple different units of your chain oil, but you can also open this up from the side. So if you need to see something or just need a different configuration or whatever you're doing, the case is built really, real nice. Like it's built heavy duty and it's easy to use. So I really do like the design of this. All right, we got to get rid of this old dead tree here. It's been here for many, many years and well, it just didn't make it. Now we got to get rid of it because it's starting to lean up against the house and the dead branches are starting to fall and smack the side of the house and it's gone. We're going to slice and dice, use and abuse. Now this isn't the largest tree. However, this is perfect for what we need this chainsaw for. This is exactly what this chainsaw is built for. Around the house, around the acreage, around the house, or garage, or shop, or whatever. But we do got to add some bar chain oil. And this is going to be pretty simple, I think, because people don't realize, I don't think that these things have a lot of torque on them. You know, gas, 2-cycle, whatever is great, but when you're dealing with an electric powered, think of it as a car. It's just going to go as soon as you pull the trigger. And that, my friends, that's pretty real nice. Like, so we're just going to cut our notch or our wedge, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, I should have started at the bottom first, but whatever. It just is what it is. And I'll let you hear this here in a bit, but we're just going to slice and dice up through, and then we're just going to cut it through the back side. But before I do that, I definitely have to cut some of those branches off the back because, well, it's going to make that tree a little bit heavier on this side. So we're just going to slice and dice right here. Yeah, it goes through like butter. Now this tree is dead, and the woodage, well, it's, you know, it's not fresh. That's what I want to say. It's not an alive tree, so it's going to go through a little bit easier, but still, I mean, that's what you're using these chainsaws for. It's not perfect pineage all the time. So all I got to do is slice it through the back, cut the notch out, wedge out, whatever you want to call it. And you got some really aggressive paws on this thing here, so they're metal and they're not going to let this thing come back at you, but you can see it's starting to go and timber. Yeah, that thing works really good. And again, with the electric anything, I mean, the torque is instant and it's so fast on those saws. And I'm not one of those people that, I like gas stuff. I just think that this comes in really handy. I mean, look how it's cutting down through that real nice. And really anybody can use this. You don't have to worry about the carburetor cleanouts. You don't have to worry about pulling the string to get it started. You don't have to worry about mixing the oil. Anybody can use this. And it works really well. I mean, the power on this is really, their chainsaws for the past few years have really been getting better. And this right here is probably the best I've ever used from them. Probably the best that I've used from any other tool brand, to be honest with you. This is a great chainsaw. It's just slicing and dicing, going on down through that woodage. All right, I'm gonna stop the yapping. I'm gonna let you hear this thing real quick. So I also clean up some of the thicker branches on the large tree out on the side as well, and it just went down through like butter. Now you can see that I gotta clean all this stuff up, but it did a really good job. And I also have this really large tree branch that's been sitting there for quite some time. We're just gonna slice and dice through that. This stuff's pretty hard, but these are really large trees out in the back. And yeah, it just went down. I mean, I was really freaking impressed with how well this did. And you can see it spits out the back. I don't think Ryobi would have done a good job on this chainsaw, but Ryobi definitely did. I am really impressed with how well, and it's quiet too. Like, you could do this like any time of the day or night. Oh, by the way, I was doing a remodeling job and I had to get rid of some furniture. And, well, I just wanted to have some fun. So I was slicing and dicing down through the furniture as well. I mean, Sawzall, yeah, it's a little bit neater, but it's not as fun. So the recip saw went out the window. I use, yeah, it makes a little bit of a mess. And I mean, it kicks all the stuff out the back. But yeah, man, it went down through quick. This is what I'm talking about. Time is money, my friends. So I had a couple other pictures here or video, but of course, you know, the Canon got to go play. Everybody's like, well, you're going to buy a Canon. The autofocus is amazing. Yeah, okay. But you can see I'm going down through the dresser here. I'm slicing and dicing. It's kicking it all over. I had one heck of a mess. But it was so much fun doing it. I mean, it gets the job done. Just take the vacuum, sweep it up, vacuum it up, whatever you're going to do. Yeah, I got to say, I really enjoyed this. So before I wrap this up, I do have to say a couple things. Number one is this is a very capable piece of equipment. It is extremely powerful, and pairing this with the Edge 40 volt, it makes it even more so. And again, this is more than capable of pretty much doing anything you need to do on your acreage or your yard or whatever you're using this for. This is also perfect for a lot of companies to throw in the back of their utility vehicles or trailers that don't want to have to deal with the gas or the mixing of the gas. But if you're a professional tree logger, I don't see you using this. But I do have to say this, and I know a lot of people aren't going to want to hear it, but this is another nail in the coffin of the two-stroke chainsaws. And there's nothing I love more than hearing a chainsaw in the distance in the springtime. But the thing about these is that they're so easy to use. You just put a battery in and recharge it when it goes dead. There's no fighting it in the spring or the winter when you need it and it's been sitting for a while or carburetor's gunking up. You're not sitting there pulling this thing over and over again to try to get it started. It's just simple and easy to use, and it has tons of power, where back in the day they just didn't. So like it or not, a lot of people are going to choose something like this over a two-stroke. And it just is how it is. But for you that still use the two-stroke, well, I can't wait to hear you in the springtime. Let me know what you think. I'll leave this in the shopping bag attached to this video if you want to check it out. If you can smash that like button, that'd be greatly appreciated. Check out this video right here. We'll have more videos soon.